Good evening, everybody. I'm the Daily Trader. It is July 11th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decision. Choppy market, Tesla down 49 bucks, 49 and 26, that's 6.55%. Closed at 703.03, post-market down a further 10 cents. So we were doing quite well, bouncing off of this support right here, bouncing nice. Everything was super nice. But now today, big drop down here. Is this changing things? It's not changing things per se. We are still in this upward channel. And we are still outside of this downward resistance, this big downward channel that we had. So, so far, that's a pullback. And yes, it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad, but it's okay. It's okay. That's what the stock market does. Let's go see the 1 hour chart. The first hour was, this is where it happened. During the first hour, this is where it happened. And this is why, and this is where I sold my call. So my call strikes 690. I sold it close to the end of the first hour. So I'm pocketing a little bit of profit. Yes, if I had sold right here, I would have had a much bigger profit. But I don't sell when it's high like this because who knows if it's going to go even higher. Because at this point here, we were a little bit far from this resistance right here. We were far from it. We still have a stochastic hyper strong. We had all of the indicators. So because of that, my strategy is to stay in the stock, and I don't sell at the top. I sell when the top is lost. Yes, I took a little bit less profit here, but if you sell at the top, you will never catch really big swings because those big swings you will sell after Tesla went from 810 to 873 or to 900. You say, oh, this is enough for me. And then it went on to 1,200 bucks. So I let my winners ride. And when they stop riding, I sell. Yes, I don't catch the top. I don't catch the bottom. I catch the move in between. And that move in between is a safer bet. You know, what I do here with you guys, you can use it in different ways. I talk about the indicators. I talk about the support. If you want to buy at support here and sell at resistance, you can do so because you see my support line there. And you can decide that when the candle touches the support, then you take the chance and you buy. Or you can say, okay, I'm going to switch on the 1 hour chart and I'm going to wait to see some indication. So maybe you can wait for MACD crossing over nicely, like right here, and decide to buy here. There are plenty of signals for you to ride on. So right now we have lost stochastic over 60, MACD crossed over bearish, RSI. So all of the indicators on the 1 hour chart are bad. Personally, what I am looking at for maybe tomorrow, and I'll see what happens, is that since we lose stochastic over 60 and we lost it in a big way, stochastic is at 9. So once we lose stochastic, that's the time to short. But since the stock is stabilizing right here, I'm going to wait to have a candle close below 702. Is already in the tank, and I'm going to short from that point on. And I'm going to look at it very closely when we are going to come back to the support here at 681. I'm going to look at closely. I might sell, or I might keep it if I see that maybe it's going further and further, or I might buy 2 call and sell 1 close to the support as a profit-taking thing and let the other one ride. So these are all possibilities. One thing I personally do is that stochastic over 60 is really important. And when stochastic goes over 60, I watch it very closely. And if we also have a break in resistance, it's the time to enter. When stochastic goes below 60, it's the time to short. So, we have plenty of opportunities to make a little bit of money here and there. And because we do it this way, we are going to be very well positioned when Tesla is going to go super high, super fast. We are going to be in a great position. If I go back in the past, using the same principles and the same criteria that I'm using here, if you look at in this downward channel that happened, that stopped in mid-June, even before mid-June, look at this here. Look at this big downward resistance. And then look at stochastic. Stochastic is a good parameter. So stochastic started to go above 60 right here on June 8th. It was going above 60, but it was stuck here in terms of this resistance at 624 approximately. So once we broke that resistance, it was the time to buy. And then it never broke lower than this 624. It never broke lower. So based on what you and I know here on this channel, the play was to buy here. And then look at what happened. It never went below 624. So even if stochastic was lower, I always tell you, support is more important. So you should have stayed in. You should have stayed in. And then look at what happened. The stock started to make higher lows and higher lows and higher lows. And it went up to $1,200. Then yes, you had to sell at some point. But look at how great a swing. This was 670 to 1200. That's 100%, almost 100%. Yeah. Sorry for my little diatribe. Yeah. So 1 hour chart, I am looking at this to short it. And if it stops here at the support, fine. If it keeps continuing, even better. Coming back on the daily chart. So in terms of the daily chart where we don't buy and sell every day, compared to the 1 hour chart where we are basically day trading a little bit. So here we are still inside the upper channel here. This is what's important. Stochastic was lost. I'm just going to make note of it. We don't need to cry because of it. So stochastic was lost. What else? What else? What else? RSI caved in a little bit too. RSI caved in a little bit too. I just want to make sure that this is on the daily chart. And we lost the DMI. If the economy was better, Tesla would have taken off. But because of everything, this is putting a damper on the whole thing. And Tesla is still increasing. Tesla is still increasing from 623. Yeah, we should not forget that. Okay, let's look at the VIX a little bit. So VIX was pretty low on Friday. So this was a nice move for the VIX on Friday. Now it's coming up a little bit. It's coming back onto this support here. So that's a little bit disappointing. But I like this red candle. The fact that it's red, it means that the VIX went down a little bit during the day, even though it did not go as low, but the trend within the day is still a trend down. So at least this is what we have. We don't have stochastic here. The trend should still be going down for the VIX. This downtrend is still in play. It's still in place. Hopefully what happened today was just a little bit of a fluke, but the VIX could still go up to this resistance here, and we are still in the downtrend. This was a move up, and now we are pulling back a little bit. And what's going to be interesting to see is what is going to happen when we are going to touch this resistance here. Are we going to go back down like this, or are we going to start moving up? So we need to pay attention to that a little bit. Dow Jones, yeah, they came down a little bit. It was a down day. Yeah, what can we do? It was a down day. Tesla was more down, but this was a down day for everybody. I'm going to do it like this here. So S&P a little bit of a down day, but still in this small uptrend, and Dow Jones also a small uptrend right here. No stochastic yet for S&P. We had stochastic for Nasdaq Composite. We lost it. We still have our support, and the same thing for Nasdaq 100. So this is going to be another area of short here. We don't have stochastic, so as soon as we lose the support right here, boom, That's a little bit of a short. The support is close. It would be nice if we were a little bit higher to have a bigger swing down, but still, we have to deal with what we have. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. You can click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.